From the Paper News 24/7 newsroom, here are your obituaries for Friday, March 25th, 2011. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. Joyce Ann Romalia Kaufman, 69 of Rochdale, passed away on Tuesday, March 22nd, 2011, at her home. She was born August 1st, 1941 in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, the daughter of Dominic and Adeline Shaw Romalia. Joyce graduated from Greencastle High School in 1959. She married Albert Franklin Kaufman at St. Paul's Catholic Church on June 24, 1966. Joyce had worked at Central Bank in Greencastle and retired from TDS Telecom in Rochdale. She enjoyed cooking, loved spending time with her family, and adored her 3 grandsons. Survivors include a son, Jeff Kaufman of Rochdale, 3 daughters, Kathy Deaton of Greencastle, Karen Kaufman of Frederick, Maryland, Melissa Kaufman of Plainfield, and 3 grandsons, Parker Kaufman, Zachary Kaufman, and Ryan Deaton, a brother, John Romalia, and wife Marcia, a sister, Rosemary Romalia, all of Greencastle, and several nieces and nephews. Her husband and parents preceded her in death. Services will be held Friday, March 25th, that's today, at 2 p.m., with visitation from noon until service time at Surveys and Morgan Funeral Home in Rochdale. Father Darvin Winters of St. Paul's Catholic Church will present the funeral liturgy. Graveside services will immediately follow at the Rochdale Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made in memory of Joyce Ann Romalia Kaufman to the American Cancer Society, Louise Brackney Memorial Chairperson, 1 Hilltop Court, Greencastle, Indiana 46135, or their favorite charity. Gary L. Sample, 58 of rural Kingman, died in the emergency room of the Franciscan St. Elizabeth Crawfordsville Hospital on Tuesday, March 22, 2011 at 5:24 a.m. Gary was born in Crawfordsville on August 9, 1952. He was the son of Dean and Velma Bunch Sample of Yeddo. He was a lifelong resident of the Yeddo community, graduating from Fountain Central High School in 1972. Gary retired in 2005 from the local union number 204 of Terre Haute. He had worked for the local union number 204 for about 30 years. Gary had formerly owned the Yeddo General Store until 2008. He had owned the store for 10 years. Gary was a member and past master of the Yeddo Lodge number 636 F&AM. He was presently serving as treasurer of the lodge. On July 1, 1972, Gary married Elaine Board in the Mount Carmel Baptist Church in Perrysville. She survives. Also surviving, besides his wife and parents, are 3 daughters, Kimberly M. and John Bryant of Clinton, Jennifer L. and Seamus Roach Schaefer of Jamestown, and Sarah J. and John Bray of Winfield, Alabama, a son, Specialist Brian D. Sample, U.S. Army, with the 101st Airborne in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and presently serving in Afghanistan. A brother, Larry Dean Maryland Sample of Terre Haute, 8 grandchildren, Jacob, Jared, and Colby Bryant, Emma Schaefer, Shaylin Roach, Anna Bell, and William Oliver Bray, and Neva Sample. A brother-in-law, Jerry Hazelrig of Indianapolis, several nieces and nephews. He was preceded in death by a sister, Rosalie Hazelrig. Friends may call at the Moss Funeral Home, Hillsboro, on Sunday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. There will be a Masonic memorial service to be held at 6 p.m. Services will be held at the funeral home on Monday, March 28 at 11 a.m., with Pastor Bob Cruet officiating. Burial will follow in the Centennial Cemetery south of Veedersburg. Online condolences may be sent to www.mossfuneralhome.com. And Richard O. Stark, 86 of Crawfordsville, passed away Tuesday at St. Elizabeth Hospital, Lafayette. Mr. Stark was born February 27, 1925 in Newmarket. He was the son of Charles O. and Ivy Merrill Stark. He attended Crawfordsville High School. He married Lyle Louise Burge. She preceded him in death on September 16, 2010. He served his country in the U.S. Army and the Air Force Reserve, serving during World War II. He retired from the United States Postal Service and had also worked for Sunshine Vans and the Park and Recreation Department. He was a member of the Crawfordsville Flight Club and was a member of New Hope Christian Church and attended Whitesville Christian Church. He is survived by a son, John Wesley Stark of Indianapolis, daughters, Claudette Stark and Tim Raper of Dallas, Texas, Sally Stark Zachary of Newmarket, and Brenda Stark and Joe Schock of Crawfordsville, 11 grandchildren and 8 great-grandchildren. He was preceded in death by a son, David Allen Stark, brothers, Robert and John Stark, and sisters, Edith Hoss, Marion Hickson, and Bertha Ridge. Funeral services are at 2 p.m. Monday at Hunt & Son Funeral Home. The Reverend Mike Whitaker will officiate. Burial will be at the Darlington IOOF Cemetery with military rites. Friends and family can pay their respects from noon to 2 p.m. Monday at the funeral home. Online condolences may be made at www.huntandson.com. William Merchant, 73 of Ladoga, who passed away at Putnam County Hospital Thursday morning. Arrangements are pending at Servies and Morgan Funeral Home in Ladoga. And those are your obituaries for Friday, March 25th, 2011. I'm Frank Phillips reporting.